Hello everybody and welcome back to another Deep Ogre review. You might see a little bit of light improvement, maybe. I got a new tripod today that came with a little ring light above it, so hopefully this works out. If you guys let me know in the comments if you guys see a noticeable difference. But today we're going to be taking a look at the brand new Transformers Studio Series 90 Voyager class Galvatron from Transformers Age of Extinction. Personally, my second favorite Transformers movie. I'm going to get a lot of hate for that, aren't I? But it is. I cannot deny my love for this movie and my love for this figure. While I do think people have overhyped it, it is not as fantastic as people make it out to be. People make it out to be like a 1,000 out of 10 figure, but in reality, it is very, very good. But it's not a masterpiece. Which, it's still a 10 out of 10 for me, which we'll get into that later, obviously. But, still, keep calm, people. It's not the best thing ever. It's Studio Series Galvatron. Anyway, let's get into this guy's accessories. So, for Galvatron's accessories, you do get the missile launcher that he popped out of the side of his vehicle mode in the movie and shot at Bumblebee and Optimus, and, well, the whole Autobot crew, really. Very, very nicely sculpted. Just plain black. I do plan on coming in here with some red, maybe, and doing the tips of them. But other than that, that's pretty much it for... Focus. Whoa. Hold on. That's pretty much it for the missiles. If you want to, there are some slots in the arms. The peg just slots right into the arms, so if you want to have that look, that look going, you can. And for the main gun accessory, you get his cannon from the movie, and it looks pretty good, actually. I really love the silver going on with it. I really love the little pieces that jut out from it. I love that cybernetic detail. Silver is very, very nice on this thing. Complaint starts when I can't get it into the hand without it being a bitch to take out. It goes in the hand pretty much just fine for me, but it's the problem of taking it out now that is super difficult, especially the first time I put it in. It does not want to come out usually. Of course, now that it's behind the camera it does, but whatever. You know what? Whatever. I'll deal with it. I'll cope with it myself. You know what I mean? But it does look very, very good on Mr. Galvatron when he's all armed and ready for battle. And for the last accessory, quote-unquote, we have the display base, and it is the Chinatown Massacre, Hong Kong Massacre, basically. I don't like how back here it's kind of cartoonized, and up here it's more realistic, but whatever. You put Galvatron on it. Mine has a few dents on it somehow, but yeah, that's pretty much it for the back. You get Studio Series, Red, Transformers Authentic, Age of Extinction, more Transformers, Autobot symbol right up there, you can barely see it, Generation symbol that you can barely see again, and Galvatron doesn't look half bad with it. It's just, who's gonna use these? I don't know of anybody who collects figures like this and, like, puts them on the shelf, like, in segments like that, so who knows? Maybe somebody who does that is out there, and I just haven't seen it, but you know, I just put this on the box and put the box in storage. You know, I don't really use this. For Galvatron's overall detail, you get a very, very pristine head sculpt. I love this head sculpt. It's very, very detailed, very reminiscent from, sorry. One complaint when we're in detail, this really likes to untab itself, so if you see me fiddling with it off, or in the video, that's why. But you do have some nice beady red eyes. You get the nice sculpting in there. Really looks like Galvatron's eyes with the more humanoid pupil almost. You get kind of the hairy chin right there and the nice baby blue down there and around his nose. Nice horns up there. Kind of reminiscent of Galvatron's crown from the cartoon. Coming all the way. The silver is very, very nicely applied, and I'm one of the few people on Earth who actually likes the silver mixed with the dark gray. I think it makes the more detail pop a little more. Finally, we get a Galvatron figure movie Galvatron figure with the chest painted in. More of that baby blue stripe right there. Silver, more right there. Mine has a little bit of silver missing on each of these pipes. Weird. Nice little knob detail. More wires. Wires going everywhere. More kind of a darker blue right there. Very nice, very nice. More silver. Nice kind of, I don't know, scaling detail? It's not scales, but whatever. You know what I'm trying to say, right? Nice some wire detail. More baby blue. Very nice silver detail. Love these. And you get a little bit of Easter eggs for the arm blades right there. Hopefully, like, somebody like DNA Designs comes back and actually, like, gives us proper arm blades for this guy. But as is, these are all you got for the arm blade, sadly. Very nice detail, just a lot of wires, a lot of good looking like hydraulics in the crotch, silver for the penis, you know, just very, very good looking shit right here. And more tubes coming out of his asshole. Just beautiful, beautiful detail overall in this guy. Nice, more nice tube detail, and the feet very, very Bayverse Galvatron-ish, like those very much. And they come with the heel spur, so you don't have to flip it out like you did on the original Galvatron figure. And of course, people are going to compare this to the original Galvatron figure because, of course, people are people, and I don't have mine anymore. I sold it, so yeah, there's not going to be any comparisons of him either, so sorry. I might, during comparisons, do what I did with the Core Class Shockwave and just, you know, put up a little picture of him, PNG picture of the old one, you know, that type of stuff. For articulation, which is actually quite good for a Studio Series figure, you get a ball joint up at the head. He can look up only about that far, down only about that far. But due to that, you don't get really a lot of tilt. Never mind. God damn, this back is just pissing me off. Arm, full 360, up about that far, down about that far, bicep swivel, double jointed elbows all the way up due to transformation. Nothing at the wrist, sadly. They could have, but they didn't. Waist swivel, beautiful, beautiful waist swivel. Beautiful spread. Legs can kick up about that far, back about that far. Nice thigh swivel. Knee, single jointed knee gets up a little past 90. Foot can go no up, no back, but you do get a very, very nice ankle pivot. For comparison, here he is next to the Transformers Earthrise Optimus, which could almost pass as an Invasion Mode Optimus until we get a Studio Series 1, or if you have the original, which, from my friend Isaac, I hear is quite a bit taller than the Studio Series Galvatron. Hopefully we can get a Knight Optimus Prime from Studio Series sometime soon to go with this guy. And here he is next to the Star Wars The Black Series Ahsoka Tano from The Mandalorian. Next up is the Transformers Collaborative Gigawatt and the Transformers Studio Series Dark of the Moon Optimus Prime. These guys look great next to each other. These guys not so much. I mean, I guess it's just different silvers. I thought that would look pretty good, but these guys definitely look good. Expect maybe a stop motion of these two soon.
Editing Maddie, going back in here, just like I did with the Shockwave video. Yeah, I forgot to do this. This is just a PNG, or an image, of the original AOE Galvatron, so you can see the improvements. I really honestly prefer the chest mold, only the whole mold, on the original, but it has to be the Takara version because that one has the paint. Other than that, Studio Series just is better in every aspect.
And last but certainly not least, you have the Transformers Leader Class Legacy Califortron and the Transformers Studio Series Voyager Class Soundwave, which, come to think of it, I think was the last Studio Series figure I actually bought before Galvatron, which is weird. These two look great together. You can't even recognize that these are supposed to be the same character. Bayverse, of course, is going to change it, but damn, that is a big change. This would look good in purple, though. overall, for this guy's robot mode, I think it's pretty fucking solid, honestly. This guy was really, really nice. The only complaints I really have with this guy is the transformation. The transformation is complete and utter cancer. Things fall off. Things aren't going to peg in correctly. I'm not sure if I'm even doing it right. I watched the Transform It video by MGO, and I still don't know if I'm doing it right, so yeah. But with the cancerous transformation, you get a pretty alright looking truck mode. Without further ado, let's get into that hellhole. Oh boy. So, for the truck mode, it actually does look like a Freightliner, or whatever the fuck it's called, I can't remember. But it looks very good, the cab does. You turn it to the back and it falls apart because all this bullshit back here. I mean, you can kind of rectify it maybe by doing that, but there's no real way around this bullshit. Sadly. Other than that, this figure looks amazing in its truck mode. I really love the blue right here. The headlights. I always thought this truck was a fucking badass looking truck when I saw this movie in theaters, of course. Very nice detail, though. I really like all the black on it. The silver looks great. Just beautiful. A lot. Oh, there that goes. But a lot better than the original Shellformer mode that we got out of the original Galvatron, sadly. But still very segmented. I can't get this to tab in all the way for some reason. Like the roof don't really want to play with me, you know? It's not doing so well. And the weapon storage, of course, is amazing. Peg hole, peg right there. Boom, missiles, just like they were in the movie. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this truck mode. It's pretty bland, pretty boring, but don't get some horrible shit out of it, you know? You get bad back. You get a bad bed, trailer bed. So yeah, at least you get that. But yeah, there's not much I can say else about this. I wish I had some silver on the grill instead of just plain black, but whatever, who cares? They blew a lot of their silver budget on this figure, so yeah. Without further ado, I'll get into my final thoughts. Despite what people may think about this character, it works better as a Megatron than it does an actual Galvatron, which is how I'm going to be using it soon in Transformers Prime One Shall Stand. There we go. But he's still a fantastic looking figure and a fantastic design in general. I mean, I love this Galvatron design. Not for Galvatron, for Megatron. Still, though, beautiful. I love the gunmetal gray on the face. I love the silver paint apps splashed, or kind of thrown on this guy. He's very, very nice, and we finally get a Galvatron with the hole in the back and the hole in the front. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. This guy's just fantastic. If you're going to pick up a Galvatron from the movies, I'd say pick up this guy. Not only low of cost, but because this guy isn't a shell former like his original counterpart. This guy's honestly really great. Really, really great. If you guys have the chance, I definitely recommend him. I'm going to give this guy a 9 out of 5. 9 out of 5. Because, well, I love this figure and I love everything about it. This untabbing really fucking messes with me, and the cancerous transformation just always gets me riled up, and it pisses me off to no end. Other than that, I really love the accessories, the paint apps, everything on this guy. So, with that, thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, leave it a like. If you're new and you want to see more, subscribe and ring the bell notification while you're at it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.